Hey y'all, so we are back with some more conspiracy theories and unexplained mysteries. But before we get to the craziness and the madness, I need y'all to help me unplug some more people out of the matrix. And you do that by spamming that like button, then putting hashtag unplugged in the comment section. All right, and subscribe if you're new. Let's check them out.
Reality fell as the ISS astronaut on the left grabs nothing from the other astronaut and sets nothing down. I love the guy in the background that is zooming around here on a harness back and forth. This wasn't a good day for NASA. And I think I just caught a new mistake. Maybe someone else has already pointed it out. But do you remember this disappearing astronaut? It's a continual shot. And so the naysayers can't claim that it's just splicing two clips together. But here's a similar one, just not as obvious. Do you see how his foot becomes see-through? Anyways, I could go on for days on all the space fakery from all the different nations. Unmistakable, permed hair that flows nothing like it should in a zero-G environment. Bubbles in space, repeated CGI mistakes. Obvious use of harnesses and wire fails. Evident use of blue screen technology. The reckless playing with water. The fact that the ISS was never assembled on the ground for extensive testing before it went into space. The impossible longevity of the valves and seals in space.
Even though I'm not a person that subscribes to the theory of space is fake and these fake astronauts going into this fake space, he made some really, really good points to the fact that a person like me who believes space is real is sitting here looking at it like, wow, that's a pretty good point there.
A mistaken reflection of a cameraman off of a cosmonaut's visor, etc. But in the end, it really depends on whether you will allow yourself to investigate the matter. The bottom line is, if they can lie about the Apollo moon missions, the Columbia mission, satellites, ISS, or space, then they could lie about everything.
You look like you're in a studio, maybe in Omaha, Nebraska or something. The shot is so clear. Is this a hoax? Are you really in space still?
I don't know. We're going to have to do something for you.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Watch this.
Does it look fake to y'all? Huh? What do you see? What flaws do you see in this video? Let me know.
Evidence proving fake space travel. Did that MF just disappear?
Apparently this has gone a lot more viral than I knew about. You know what I mean? It seems to know, everybody seems to know about this one clip right here.
Harness and hairspray. Drop screw doesn't float.
Somebody just got fired at NASA for forgetting to edit the sound out.
911, what's your emergency? Yeah, listen. We f***ed up.
Somebody...
Yo, y'all will edit some stuff and add it to some footage in a heartbeat, won't y'all? Really? That's a clip from a movie.
Hey guys, What Curve here, and check this out. We have a bunch of clowns on a zero-G plane. And what you see here is the two people on the left holding the paper. They're about to drop it. when there's supposed to be no gravity. They're supposed to be floating, but they timed it wrong, and then they cut away the scene.
Here we are on some Chinese space station way up in space. 100% guaranteed, way up in space. Space, totally real. And here are our astronauts, totally clean cut, like they just arrived yesterday. Sharp haircuts and everything, very clean. It probably is their 300th day though. We don't know. Here they are floating around because there's no gravity up there. They tell us that there's no gravity, so we know that there's no gravity. But there's one problem. The glass of water forgot to float. What is it doing? Doesn't it know that it's supposed to be in space? Is it a pocket of gravity? I know that there's an answer. There always is an answer. And it's going to be some magical, like, settling equation or something like that. I think I see a little bit of curve on that water. I can tell that water's curved. It's not really level. Nothing is really level. So it's probably some sort of refraction. I'm going to call it that. I love space, man. I just love it.
Wait a minute. I thought that NASA had explained to us that there is no sound in space. Well, explain this to us, NASA. Did y'all hear that? Either we have sound in space or we don't. Get your story together, please, NASA.
What is he talking about? I didn't even hear anything. What did he hear that made him just want to harp in on this specific point? What? I didn't hear nothing.
Look at this. Did y'all hear that? Let's rewind it. You can clearly see the light come on and hear the clicking. And in this next photo, same lens, one without the concave convex feature and one with it. Look at the flatness in the back. Now watch it morph into a round, fish-eyed view. You see that? Now how do you go from that to flat? Does that make any sense to anyone? So not only are you fooling everybody with these fake fish-eyed lens, but you're also bumping things and making noises in space. Do better, NASA. Do better.
They want us to believe in UFOs. They're preparing us for a fake alien invasion. That's always been the plan. A one-world government. The only way to do it is to get us to embrace it. And the only way to embrace it is from an alien attack. Ronald Reagan talked about it many times and said, wouldn't it make our lives easier if we just had some extraterrestrial threat? He said that shit. He said that in front of the UN.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
When people ask me, why would they fake space? It's always been about a fake alien attack. You can't have a fake alien attack without space. You know who promoted space more than anybody? Nazis.
Russians.
But before the Nazis, the Vatican. The most powerful telescope, the Vatican. And you know what name it is? Lucifer.
Lucifer's Dick Balls.
When people ask me, why would they fake all that? Isn't it weird that every space documentary are all CGI? There's nothing real. And everyone watches that, they believe it, the narration is all programming. What's above us and what we're on, we're being lied to. Once you go flat, you never go back.
That's why I'm suing NASA, guys, because they are giving us fake CGI cartoon images, and they're saying that this is Earth from the space station. They're claiming that, although we never see any land. Look at how fake this is. This is supposed to be the clouds covering the Earth. What the hell? This isn't even...
Nah, that part, I won't lie. I'd be a little skeptical about some of those views. Remember, was it the Red Bull commercial where the guy was supposed to jump out of something in space and come back to Earth? His whole view was very skeptical. It just looked different, weird. But I'm taking it from a standpoint, I've never been up there, so I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to look like, so I can't really, you know what I mean, chime in on it. But it does. It just like this one here, this view here. It does look kind of CGI-ish a little bit. I'll give you that.
Isn't even good CGI. Look at this garbage. Can you believe this? And change the soundtrack from... They play the same soundtrack for a year. They're never going to change it. It's because they're trying to brainwash us. Oh, it's so absurd. And what part of Earth is this supposed to be right now? Come on, guys. No land? Ever? And if you look carefully, if we analyze this footage, all you have to do is look. This is a repetitive CGI thing. They'll take this shape right here, like this little E right here, and it'll go into a program which will spread out across this screen, and it'll go like E. Sorry about the devil horns. E, 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 all across the thing. Look at it. Look at it, guys. We have to sue NASA. I'll start it if you guys follow. It's not if, I'll start it. Oh, and that's it. They give us 1 second of it. Ooh, dirty workers. NASA's so evil. They are. We have to sue them immediately.
Hier is het Amerikaanse toilet en dat is interessant. Het is hetzelfde toilet als bij de Russen, maar interessante systemen. Hier achter deze panelen wordt de urine opgevangen en
Now, I know what everybody's going to say. Something fell, and what happened to gravity? How did that thing just drop and hit the floor? It sounded like something hit the floor. I heard that. So I know what y'all are going to say. I already know.
Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going.
And you can see the real location of the camera and the very bright and near Earth out the window.
10 or 11 years ago, I stated to various scientists that the moon is not a piece of rock, but it is plasma.
The Americans and Russians are thinking of landing men on it.
Oh, well, that will never happen, never happen, never happen.
Sometimes it's got something called a lunar wave. There are many videos showing the moon with a lunar wave. We don't know what that is. It's all a mystery. Do you believe it could possibly land on it? Absolutely not. You know, you've got a P900 camera now you can buy, and you can zoom in to the moon. It's supposed to be, by the way, 238,000 miles away in deep dark space. It's sometimes translucent. You can see through it.
Whether you believe we went to the moon or not, everybody believes that there's a debate about it, right? Now, if you really have an open mind and you want to get to the bottom of it, let's have an open mind. Let's get to the bottom of it, and let's take it to trial. First thing we got to do is examine the evidence. And the defendant, the government, says we destroyed all the evidence.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
You destroyed the evidence? Why would you destroy all that precious evidence of the greatest achievement of mankind? These guys are fucked. They destroyed the evidence? Okay, it's on now. Yeah. It would be an open and shut case.
It's a painful process to build it back again.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
When you look up at the sun and moon, you see two equally sized, equidistant circles tracing similar paths at similar speeds around a flat, stationary Earth.
Rise up
Look at that great cosmic light and think about it. That gets up in the eastern horizon.
Do you know that there's a growing movement that think that space is fake?
So what would be the upper atmosphere? Would be the edge of the universe?
It's all fake. They're trying to keep us from the knowledge that God has created this place as a very special place. And so by pretending that it's round, they somehow or another are controlling us. They're thinking that we're not exceptional.
Don't forget about the water being above and below. Don't forget about that part. Don't leave that out. This is what I was talking about. Was this it? Yeah, I think this is it. The view was just, I don't know, man. It just gave me weird vibes. I can't lie about that. I have no idea. He's pointing at what the arrows is pointing at. Maybe the names are two different names, maybe. I don't know. Looks like the same. Zenith, Zenith. Not sure what that means.
This made me second guess reality.
Okay, but let me see it.
This video is of, you know when Elon sent a Tesla into space?
Yeah.
So he sent a Tesla into space and there was like a dummy in it. But look.
Let me see.
So this guy was watching it live stream, because this was a live stream, right?
Okay.
Look what happened.
Yo, look how fake this is. Look, this Elon Musk.
So he's watching the Tesla live stream.
Okay.
Boom.
Where he at?
You see that?
Pause it. Look, yeah.
So pause it. You see the Tesla and the robot. Look where it is.
Where is it?
It's
that
look. Now keep watching. Keep watching.
Okay.
Space? What is this? Oh wait, let me fix it. Let me unpause this. Look at this. Oh,
all of a sudden, in
space.
space! In space!
How they do that?
That was fake the whole time! That was fake the whole time! They faked the Tesla being in space, bro!
Oh, these people. Alright. First you'll see it there.
What is that?
And I'll put arrows so you can see.
What is that? Something flying around? What is that? They're trying to make that seem like it's a bug or something?
You can clearly make out that it's a fly.
A fly. Wow. Wow.
Kind of flies around, gets blurred, and then it's in the shot, and it's walking, and I think it's on the outside of the glass. Even if it was on the inside of the glass, it couldn't fly around in the space station properly.
That is true of spinning objects in space. So a deck of cards makes some very interesting games and demonstrations that you can do in space. Some of you may be familiar with the old experiment about the hammer and the feather. Well, in this case, our feather will be played here by this four of spades. And you may expect everything up here in microgravity to float, because most everything does float.
No.
I think that was the purpose of it though, right? Wasn't the card not supposed to float? I thought that was the experiment. It got me on this one.
Most of the public have no idea that the ISS is located in an underwater neutral buoyancy lab in Houston, Texas. The space station footage that they trick us with is not traveling at 17,500 miles per hour above your head. It's all being filmed here on Earth. An exact ISS replica underwater. Coincidence?
NASA says, these are new planets, okay? Would you believe, why would you believe that?
Why wouldn't you?
Because they're frying pans. They're the bottom of frying pans. Again, zero budget. NASA says, these are new planets.
Wait. He said the bottom of frying pans. What? Oh man, y'all gotta chill out, bro. Y'all have got to chill. Is the bottom of frying pans? Wow.
Okay. Would you believe? Why would you believe that?
Well, why wouldn't you?
Because they're frying pans. They're the bottom of frying pans. Again, zero budget. Zero budget.
So this whole space fly thing is becoming a thing now. That's what we're saying. Space flies. This is what everybody's gonna talk about next is space flies. And that's gonna be everyone's claim to fame to point out that space is fake. Okay, I get it.
No, 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 no.
I get this off my chest right now. When people say they want to go into space, what do they typically mean by that?
They mean I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm going into space, man. I'm going up there. I'm going up there.
Up there, and generally they mean they want to go into orbit.
Excuse me. The did you just say?
All right. Anyone who has ever been in space.
They don't mean that. They want to go to space, man.
Well, okay. If that's the case, do you know how many people have left low Earth orbit?
Well, first of all, you are going to have to define low Earth orbit for me.
Okay, sorry.
Because
I'll say it another way. All right, the Apollo astronauts.
Okay,
that left Earth.
Right.
To go to the moon.
All right. Okay. And that's space.
Okay, wait a minute. So those are the only people who have ever left Earth for a destination. Every other astronaut, hundreds of them, are called astronauts, and we still say they went into space. And what that means is they went into low Earth orbit.
Oh, that's just awful.
And so low Earth orbit is, in practice, where the space station is. It's about a couple hundred miles up. So the distance from Earth's surface to the space station is less than the distance from New York City to Washington, D.C.
Oh,
really?
God, why are you depressing me like
I'm
this?
just trying to be honest about this.
This is awful.
In this video, you can hear the child proclaim that the so-called space rocket is actually falling down, as it truly is. Just listen.
It's drifting. That's bad.
It's doing good so far.
Is it? Is that what always happens? Does it always go like that?
Yep.
It looks bad to me. It's in space. Or is it?
Or is it?
Is that it?
Yep, I think that's it.
It's pretty quick, and if you look now, a beautiful view of Crew Dragon at the International Space Station as they are flying 260 statute miles over the Maldives, traveling at over 17,000 miles per hour.
Now people look at this, first thing they're gonna say is what y'all? Well, where are all the stars? Where's the stars? I don't see any stars. That's the first claim to fame for this being fake. There's no stars.
We're standing by for a call to the crew, waiting to hear that teams here on the ground are go for undocking.
Wait a minute.
And it cuts to this shot here. Again, a close-up of the Dragon capsule. Bear with me. So we've gone from this shot to this shot of the Dragon capsule. You see the problem? Points of reference on the Dragon capsule, obviously the black side here, wing, the black markings, and of course the nose cone, okay? You can identify the black markings, the nose cone, and of course the black side. Just based on that, it would seem the other shot was supposedly filmed from this area here, looking up at the Dragon capsule, giving us this shot. But the problem is the horizon and the globe Earth curve is in the wrong place. It's 90 degrees out. If I use and turn around my basically vertical reference, which is the Dragon capsule, and align it with this way round, the way it was 1 second earlier. In this shot, the globe...
So, is it not possible they had two cameras?
Globe Earth is below it, curving below it. But when the very next shot, which essentially they showed us was that, I've flipped it to get the actual dragon the right way up, with the markings the right way, and the nose cone. And the problem is the position of the globe Earth is no longer below the Dragon capsule, it's above it and to the left. So it went from this shot, the very next shot during the live, to this. You put your globe Earth 90 degrees out, chaps.
So what are you saying? This is a pretty much a Photoshop image is what you're saying? Is that what it is? It's just Photoshopped? I don't think so.
It's in the wrong place by 90 degrees. It should be below the capsule as we're looking at it based on your original footage here.
Angles.
Let's see it once more,
Angles.
the original clip. So here's the original clip. The Dragon capsule's our reference, our vertical reference. The globe Earth is below it.
It's pretty quick, and if you look now, a beautiful view of Crew Dragon at the International Space Station as they are flying 260 statute miles over the Maldives, traveling at over 17,000 miles per hour. And we're standing by for a call to the crew, waiting to hear that teams here on the ground are go for undocking.
And it cuts to that shot, where our Dragon capsule, either the whole space station and the Dragon capsule rotated 90 degrees in the blink of an eye, or the very next shot, the cut to this angle, shows NASA getting it very, very wrong, as their globe Earth is 90 degrees out from the previous shot, which was here. Where was it? We went from that to that in the blink of an eye, and when I correct them and use my the Dragon capsule as my vertical reference and put them the right way around, we went from that to that, where the Earth had rotated or moved 90 degrees. Oops.
So everyone's claim to fame for space being fake either boils down to bad CGI, green screens, camera angles, or photoshopped, or something like that. You know what I mean? And this is what the skeptics use to make their claims that space is fake. But my thing is, I just don't see it's too much. What about the whole race to space? What about all of that? What about the astronauts, Neil Armstrong, and all of them that went? What about the ones who've lost their lives trying to go there? So we're just gonna say that stuff didn't happen? I'm pretty sure if you talk to their families, the way that they've been impacted by that tragic loss, you'll come to find out that some of your theories are just theories, wild ones at that. But I have my belief, and I'm not one to subscribe that space is fake. But y'all get at me in the comment section, man, and let me know what you think, and stick around and stay tuned. The next one I'm gone.